the style, so anything's new to me. So.
Okay, it's all new to you? Cool. Me too. Yeah.
I think the fact that we don't do the Big Ten and stuff,
Oh, you want to do the Big Ten?
at some stage, maybe during the week. Just,
Sure. Well, there's actually a neat way in which the Kodo Daini and the Big Ten live in the same universe, in my mind. There's a lot of ways to think about the Big Ten. And in fact, originally, when Mr. Koguri invented the Owaza Jupan, or the Big Ten kata, he was trying to introduce a sense of dynamism, a sense of movement-oriented activity, because what was happening a lot, Mr. Koguri would have a limited time in different locales throughout the country or the world where he was going teaching, and so he would work with Janata Hamkata, and he would have a very limited time, and so everything was done statically. You had this, okay, we're measuring Mai, and now Uke just stands there, and I practice Shomanate, and then I practice Agamiate, and then I practice Gakugamiate, and the guys just standing there. And most of Aikido practice, way back in the olden days, they did a whole bunch of that, but it was not real applicable to the whole flowing movement thing. And so what he tried to do, he said, well, I'm going to make one that Uke's coming at me with everything they got. They're running at me. And so Tori would basically stand here, and I don't want you to run, but you know.
A little enthusiasm.
A little enthusiasm's fine. And he comes up and just tries to take my head off, and I get out of the way. And that's what it originally began with. So that's the first technique of the kata. The second one was like a judo throw, just behind the head and on the shoulder. And they basically were a form of getting uke moving. All right, that was their original function. As it evolved over time, with a little more sophistication and understanding, they became possible where both people were moving, which you and Christian did a beautiful job of. So let's do that together. You want to attack or should I attack?
Oh, I'll attack you.
Okay. And we're actually walking in together. And you get a much more beautiful, fluid, dynamic thing that way. We'll do a second. And it's beautiful looking this way. It's tough on uke because you don't have a lot of point of control. Once the throw goes in the air, you're kind of on for a ride. You can do sort of a semi-static and a dynamic combination, and that works beautifully as well. But what it's trying to imbue or work from is a condition in the footwork where you're, as the moment of attack has come through, at the moment of Mai, as this is penetrating Mai, we're working with the reflex of the part of the step where the back foot's lifted. So he's already penetrating into space, he's already getting where he can deliver energy to me, and we're kind of deep, he's coming in close. And we're in the part of the step where our back foot's come off the ground, my front foot's just hit the ground, the attack's rising, and whoa, I'm rising at the same point. And what do we do with that back leg? How do we use the back leg to enter our evasion, to enter our control position? And so it's the back leg rising into tenkan. It's the very first action. So doing with your partner, you just have a very nice boom. Get your weight on the mirror side and just lift off this back leg. Okay?